Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here, complete with, let me turn the light on I guess, complete with my 500-pound arm. I had my second COVID vaccination today, and whereas with the first one, I barely even had a sore arm, and that didn't even occur until, a couple days after the shot. I had the shot this afternoon, and already I I feel like I don't ever want to do anything ever again except sleep, and I feel like my arm could just break off and fall on the floor any minute. It really hurts. Okay, so it's challenge accepted, and Shannon's soon-to-be son-in-law, Nick, picked sketches for us this month, and Shannon told about it on her live today. And this is the sketch he picked. It's a Susan Stringfellow sketch, and I just did a Susan Stringfellow sketch that went live for Off the Board Wednesday. It went live, this morning. Okay, I did it yesterday or the day before. Anyway, today's the last day of Calvinball, and by the time this video is done and out there, Calvinball will be no more. So I'm not doing it for Calvinball points, although there may be a few things that I add that you have seen on some of my Calvinball layouts. This is, on this sketch, it looks like there's several backgrounds of pattern paper or cardstock or something. It looks like there's one square, and then there are two different colors, and then there's a banner. I'm not doing any of that. I want to use this page of paper. I don't know if this is Bella Boulevard. This kind of looks like Bella Boulevard, but this side kind of looks like Amy Tangerine. I have no idea what it is. It doesn't have a branding strip. It looks like it may have had a branding strip, or it may have been torn out of a pad, but whatever. I'm going to use this and kind of let that be the concentric square. Yeah, go ahead. No problem. That was my grandson Barrett, whom many of you are familiar with from my layouts. This is, I'm like I said, I'm going to use this as the concentric squares, and then I'm just going to kind of go from there. I'll put some banners and stuff around. I've got these pieces that are gonna sub for bubbles because my photos are about bubbles. It's kind of Ava's favorite, and the way she said favorite was favorite. Her favorite things used to be riding on her brother's truck, scooting around the house on her brother's truck, and blowing bubbles. And these were from 2013. So, a year or two ago. And I'm not gonna raise these up on foam because I'm not really gonna try to tuck a bunch of stuff into them. I'm just gonna kind of place them eyeballing something so that I can put some banners here and then have a cluster down here. So let me I want to bring this more inside, and then I'm going to do this. Actually, let me move this over a little bit. I kind of like the margin to be about the same between here and here. Not a big deal, but, and I thought I might do this one. I need to go further up so that I can do this under here And I have no idea what this pattern paper is, or why I had it, or where it came from, but I don't think it's part of the kit that I'm pulling from at the moment, but it could be, I suppose. Okay, let me get the banners for up here. I kind of want to do them like that, and I'm just going to put them on there where I want them, and then I'll just cut the tops off. I'll trim that off. And I'm in a little bit of a, things are not, I'm not completely myself, because as I said, I'm just not feeling very good, and I'm trying to, thinking about, I put the adhesive up here where I knew it was going to come off the page. Let's see if we can get that. Okay, so those are off. I've got this little thing here. I want to add that there, just to have to repeat that. Let me do that. Okay, and I've got this, which I thought would add some color, and it's kind of I cut the end of this tag into a banner, and I'm actually hiding the tag part. There, and I'm going to add this. I'm going to turn it upside down because there's some printing there that I'm not interested in. I'll do this. And that'll kind of sub in for that. This is the journaling I have. Let's see. I'm going to put the title up here, and I'm going to call it Fun Things, and I'm going to pull the fun from there. I am going to put this on some foam. And I think I'll put that journaling on some foam, and then we'll see. I'm going to do this right here too, but I'll do that after I get the there. I'm losing it, guys. Okay. Gonna do that. And I'm going to add this up here. You can see that I'm kind of going for a black and white with a splash of color thing. Usually I do color with a splash of black and white. Now hopefully this yellow will show up. I think it does. I could possibly find, I wish fun was in this foil blue. It's just talking about how Ava was kind of innovative with her transportation. She used to scoot that truck all over the house. And her other favorite mode of transportation was she'd sit in a bucket and ask her dad to carry her. So he'd pick up the bucket and he'd scoot her around through the house. Let me use this circle because the circle has been kind of sitting around wanting to be used, and I haven't done it. It sat on my Calvinball table and I didn't use it. Okay, so let me, this, kind of isn't the color scheme I'm using, but I'm going to add a red circle and a small black one to kind of complete that little area up there. And I'm going to do this on some foam and this, and I'm going to do that. Trying to see how I'm going to work that. I want to use this bow, and I thought I might do it right here, kind of in conjunction with that. And I'm going to actually try this foam adhesive. Nope, that's not going to work. Let's see how we want to attach the bow. And which side do we want to use? I kind of like that side. So let me get a ton of glue on there. Now I've got a little star here, and I thought I had another one. I do. And they're also kind of left over from my big Calvinball layout that I did earlier that's gonna go live. My upload is complete, but the processing hasn't begun yet. So let me do this little star here, and this one I'm gonna add maybe, don't really want to overlay it on the photo here, maybe down here. Okay, look, another one. Okay, so I'll have three. Where's this one gonna go? I'm gonna do it here, so it might draw your eye over to the word fun. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a large red, kind of tucked under there, and I'll do a smaller red, and I'll do a medium-sized black. And I think I'm done. And for me, this is minimalist, of course. And after a month of Calvinball, my April layouts do tend to get somewhat comparatively minimalist. So I'm going to do this guy right there. So I've got most of the elements of the sketch that I liked. I like the concentric squares there, and the two photos. Mine are square, and these are 4x6. And I've got the banner kind of sticking out over on this side. It's not quite done the same way. If this were a longer photo, I'd have had it on the other side of the photo. I've got my journaling bit down here, and then I've got these circular elements. So I'm happy with it. I was going to maybe add some of this washi tape, but I think I'll put the washi tape away And I'll put all my, all my other goodies away. I may or may not clean this table tonight. I'm more thinking that it's going to get cleaned tomorrow. So we have, you know, a few splashes of color, and oh no. How much of that got lost? I just got a low power sign.